Everybody, welcome back to another video. I know this video is being posted late. It just took me a while to write down all my notes for the video because of how high scoring it was. This game was a lot of fun to watch, but I will admit when it was 6-3 I was nervous because not even a week ago the Leafs blew a 3-goal lead in the third period. So I'll tell you one thing, I was not looking forward. I wouldn't say looking forward. I was just stressed that the Leafs were going to blow another lead. So through the first half of the first period, there's nothing really to talk about. There's some nice saves from Michael Hutchinson, which, by the way, I was also really nervous that he was starting this game. And I'm like, okay, we have Michael Hutchinson in the net. That's not good, one bit. Not good. I was so nervous that he would have an absolute stinker of a game, but he actually had quite a good one, making 35 stops, which is a very, very good performance, and getting the Leafs the 7-3 win. So yeah, and so did Hoberg. Very balanced until the 9-minute mark, where Matthews scores on the power play. So how it happened was Riley learned from overtime in the game that they choked. When Matthews is open, you pass to him. So Riley dishes it to Matthews. Matthews shoots it in. Halfway through the first, 1-0 Leafs. So So Hoberg, unfortunately, went out with an injury. Sucks. Like, as a Leafs fan, like it sucks to see. I never like to see a player get injured. And also, I think Pekka did as well. He took a puck to the face. So I thought I'd just say that. Hope you guys get better soon. I know you guys won't see this video, but if you do somehow. So now that Murray's in the net, 3:17 left in the first period. Thornton redirects a Riley shot, puts it in past Murray. Thornton's goal actually counts this time. 2-0 Leafs. I'm like, okay, we're going into the second. We're going into the second with a 2-0 lead. So much for that. Not even 20 seconds later. A minute later, Stützle on fast break puts it right over Hutchinson's catcher. Should have had that one, but it was a really nice goal. And it's Tim Stützle. It's Stützle, man. I love Stützle. Probably my favorite rookie, and as I said in my last video, my pick for the Calder so far. 20 seconds left in the period. Marner fakes out Murray by going for the wraparound, but leaves the puck for Matthews. Matthews, the wide open net, obviously scores it. It was such a good goal. I can't describe how good to you it was. I wish I could use footage, but I'll get copyrighted for it, so I cannot use footage. But it was such a nice goal. If you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor and watch it. Doesn't matter if you're a Habs fan, a Bruins fan, Jets fan, or whatever fan. Well, Sens fans saw the game. Do yourself a favor and look at that Matthews goal. It was nasty. So yet again, very balanced through the second period. It's going to seem like the Leafs score a lot, but if you actually watch the game, the Senators were out shooting the Leafs. Trust me, it was all Leafs, but shot-wise. But the Senators would just throw a few floaters on net. So it may have seemed like a bit of an even game, but in reality, it was not. It was nowhere near an even game at all. But Hutchinson did have to make a few nice saves. I will not stop giving Hutchinson some appreciation. I will not stop giving Freddie some appreciation. You Leafs fans bully the goalie so hard, man. It sucks. Like, if the Leafs lose and Freddie's in net, it's Freddie's fault. But if the Leafs win and Frederick Anderson posts a shutout, nobody cares. We need to start respecting goalies in Toronto more. But yeah, you know how I'm gonna say the Leafs scored a lot in this period. 2 minutes in, Superman scores. Ilya Mikheyev's second of the year. He shot it from the point, beats Murray blocker side, 4-1 Leafs. Feeling good. I was like, okay, 4-1 Leafs. That's great. That's great. The thought hasn't even crossed my mind about the game on Monday, which we will not talk about. Then 2 minutes after that, Marner dirties up Ottawa's D. Like, he deked out this one guy and then just shot it right over Murray's shoulder. Nasty goal. Marner, this game was amazing. Best player of the game. And he scores it. And this is when it starts to hit me. It's 5-1 Leafs in the second period. It can't happen again, can it? It can't happen again, can it? There's no way the Leafs are going to choke away 2 5-1 leads in under a week. But they didn't, luckily. But you guys are going to see later on why I thought they might. So about 4 minutes after that, the Sens score. Oh my god, I was like, no, it's not happening. There's no way it's gonna happen again. No, no, it's not happening. No, I was so anxious. I thought I was just able to go on social media again, and now I won't be able to go on there for like a week because the Leafs are gonna get memed even harder, bro. Okay, and I saw this in a Steve Dangle video, and I'm gonna say it too. Being a Leafs fan is being a hockey fan on legendary difficulty. We are the meme of the league. We are the team that everybody hates. Do you know what? Rightfully so. Leafs fans are assholes. Most of them are. I'm gonna say it, and we're also a really memeable team. We are like second in the league for cups behind Montreal. Haven't won one since 1967. We're choking experts at this point. We choked 2 games against Ottawa and 1 game against Montreal this year. We choked 2 Game 7s against Boston. We choked a game in the qualifying round against Columbus. We choked a game against the Capitals in the playoffs, and we lost that series. Choking never stops for the Leafs, man. So, memeing the Leafs is annoying as shit, but it's deserved. With 9 minutes left, Spezza shoots it. Nylander gets the rebound and scores. That ends Nylander's 7-game goalless streak. And also, Nylander's had a few bad games in a row, so he really needed to have a good game this time. Scoring goals are a pretty good way to be like, yeah, that guy had a good game. So, good for Nylander, and he needed that goal as well. But in the third, the Senators were playing really well. Hutchinson had to make quite a few big saves, if I'm being honest. But at the 8:49 minute mark, the Sens score. And I'm like, oh, we're choking this game. There's no way we don't. There's no way we don't choke this game. It's written in the stars that the Leafs are going to choke this game. We have Hutchinson in net. We were up 6-2 and 5-1. But like seriously, there's nothing Hutchinson could have really done in that shot. Like, if you guys are mad at Hutchinson for letting in that goal, like seriously, you guys are delusional. He played well all game, in my opinion. Well, it shouldn't just be my opinion. The man made 33 stops, 32. He made a shit ton of saves. Actually, no, I think Senators had 37 shots on net. He only let in 3, which means he made 34 saves. Give the man some credit. He had an above 900 save percentage. Closer, if you guys think Hutchinson played bad, you guys just hate him. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a huge Hutchinson fan, but please give this man some appreciation, bro. But yeah, so a Sens player shot it, and it either hit off Mikko Lehtinen or Derek Stepan, and it just went right past him. Like, nothing he could have done there. It was Lehtinen's fault. But 6 minutes later, Marner gives it to Tavares. Tavares blasts it from the point. He scores, ending his 5-game goalless drought, and that does it. 7-3 Leafs final. I was so happy, man. That was a pretty important game to win, because if we're going to choke that one, that adds a lot of questions to playoffs. But playoffs aren't for a while. Leafs win this one 7. Now it's time for players I thought had a good game. Michael Hutchinson, John Tavares, William Nylander, Mitch Marner, Morgan Riley. Tim Stützle had a nice goal. I don't think I said Austin Matthews. Yeah. All those guys had a great game. The Leafs especially. Riley, I will say, has to step it up, but he played well tonight. He played well. He got 2 assists, got a few points. Matthews had 2 goals, 2 assists. Thornton had a goal and 2 assists. Marner, just Mitch Marner, nasty. Stützle was Tim Stützle, nasty. Tavares ended his goal drought, and so did Nylander. Nylander, I wouldn't say had a good game. He had a game that you expect from William Nylander. Also, the players I thought had a bad game. I think this is gonna be pretty obvious. Matt Murray had way below 900 save percentage. I think he was outside of he was well outside of the 800s because he had 7 goals on 30 shots, which is like probably around the 700 mark. So that's really bad in case you didn't know. Most goalies usually have around either like 900, 890, I'd say is league average. But like, actually no, 890 is pretty low. 895. So, pretty shitty game. Pretty shitty game from Matt Murray. Yeah, that's really it for right about the game. I will be going over my predictions. So tomorrow, February 19th, you have Oilers and Flames and Jets and Canucks. For Oilers and Flames, I'm going to say 3-0. McDavid gets 2, Draisaitl gets 1. The Flames get shut out, but it's whatever. And for the Jets and Canucks, I'm going to say 4-1 for the Winnipeg Jets. I think Josh Morrissey's going to get 1. Blake Wheeler's going to get 1. Pierre-Luc Dubois is going to get 2. And then the one for the Canucks will come from Elias. Saturday, you have Leafs and Habs, and then I think you have the Battle of Alberta. So 2 big Canadian rivalries. So for Leafs Habs, I'm going to say Leafs take this one 3-0. I'm going to say Matthews gets a hat trick. And, well, yeah, that's not really too much to deliberate on the Leafs. Matthews gets a hat trick, and Frederick Anderson gets shut out. For the Battle of Alberta, I'm going to say this is going to be a chippy, rough game, and it's going to be 2-1 for the Flames. And I feel like the Flames' goals will come from Noah Hannafin and Elias Lindholm. And for the Oilers, their one will. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Press like if you liked it. Press subscribe if you really like it. Share with all your friends. And yes, the Leafs did not choke tonight. They won 7-3. Everybody's going to be like, oh, you beat the worst team in the league. Who cares? But we won. Good night.